Let's go live then. Going live. Going live. You're live! Hello everyone, I'm Santiago, and today I'm gonna be testing Call of Juarez Gunslinger on the GTX 1050 Ti, and I'll show you the best settings for the PC. So I'm doing this live stream because this game is free right now on Steam. Just follow the link in the description and you'll find it completely free. I'm recommending it because it's one of my favorite games from that time. I played it like 6 years ago from beginning to end. It's a short game, like 4 or 5 hours at most, and then you unlock different arcade modes. Hey, yeah, it's very good. The story is amazing. I mean, there's a lot of humor into it, so I highly recommend it. So yeah, get it on Steam. It's a 4 GB download. It's a game from 2013, so should run on basically everything. So as I was saying, here's what I recommend, the essential improvements. So the first of them, no logos parameter, so it doesn't show the logos when you start the game. So let me show you. You just right click on the game, properties, and add this to the launch options, no logo. And that's basically it. You have no more logos. And then the other thing that is highly recommended, let me get to that. Here, there's a big letterbox in this game as well, which is like the comic feature thing. You can disable it as well, and you can increase the FOV if you want to. So that's another thing I did. So let me show you that. Hang on, there's a lot of zoom. So you gotta go to the app data folder here. Users, well, your username, app data, local, techland, Call of Juarez Gunslinger, out settings, and edit the video file. Personally, I use Notepad++, and you need to add those two things. Run the viewport proportion -1, so you don't get that letterbox. And force FOV, personally 90 degrees, I think should be fine, at least for me. And that's all the tweaks I recommend doing. If you want to see more, go to PC Gaming Wiki. So yeah, anyway. So let's launch the game, shall we? Look at like Steam's trying to do it like Epic. No, they don't need to. They will be fine. So hang on, let me tweak something super quick. It wasn't scaling the resolution properly. Okay, there we go. Okay. So as you can see in the options menu, we got 1080p and everything on the highest settings. It runs fantastically well, so let's just get into it. I'm going to do 1440p and 4K as well. I already finished the game, again, 6 years ago, so let's go new game, yes. And we're going to play on hard. Disable tutorials, yes please. Really like this game, same. I forgot it existed, but it's worth playing. So this is a story of a guy telling a story in a club from the past in the Old West. So the story changes in real time as he's telling it. So sometimes you are shooting bad guys, kill everyone, and all of a sudden he says, oh no, wait. I wasn't shooting anyone, I was just getting to a different... and the map changes in real time. It's kind of funny. So as you can see...
30 years ago.
30 years ago.
Billy was hiding out in an abandoned farm near Stinking Springs.
But as you will notice, probably since this game is pretty old, again 2013, you get a lot of FPS. 1080p is over 100 FPS, and I have GPU power to spare, but the main problem here is that there's no anti-aliasing, so you gotta enable it by yourself. I forgot to do that, but we can force a higher resolution and fix that out. So yeah, there's no anti-aliasing, that's the big issue. I forgot something that I should have done. In the config file, there's also an option for anti-aliasing that for some reason is not in the menu, so again, app data, local, techland, Gunslinger, out, settings, video, and in here, FSAA 1, and that should do. That should give us some really nice anti-aliasing. Yeah, Oldman looks good. Yeah, I mean the... what's the name of this? The visuals still hold up due to being cartoony. So this is one of the good looking cartoony ones from the era. This game was basically the redemption arc for Call of Juarez after Cartel. Yeah, Cartel wasn't good. Okay.
It was about 30 years ago. Billy was hiding out in an
So now it should be looking a little bit better, but it's not amazing still.
I threw in with the kid because the man I had sworn vengeance
So yeah,
on was riding
Premier
with
unlocked,
his
yeah,
enemies.
yeah.
But before
I'm
I
locked to
tell you
120
why
because I
want
have
this
fast
son of a bitch
sync
dead,
enabled, so don't have tearing for you guys, but it's over 100
I was
FPS.
heading back to the hideout when suddenly I had this
Oh, yeah.
funny feeling.
Yeah, stylized games most of the time age well.
Steve, the other kind of funny.
Should I play something else before, or the story doesn't matter? No, you can play it by itself. I never played the previous ones, and it was fine. Let's do 1440p, 1080p. Oh, dang it, I gotta get out of this. Back to the menu to change the resolution. So as I was saying, let's do a higher resolution. Really, 1080p is kind of a waste on this card. You can do 1440p even on a 750 Ti in this particular game. So now we're at 1440p. This should be way better on the edges, especially. And let's play a little bit like that. And then we do 4K in the end. So apologies for the delay. Yeah, on 2013, 1080p was high settings. Yeah, it was a high resolution. Okay, if the story is great, then you don't mind the graphics. I mean, the story is great.
I had no choice.
I had no choice. There we go. Yeah, still, considering it's like, how many years old?
Oh yeah.
80 years old, I think. Although it's a linear game, it's not open world. Yeah, old game, gotta go back to the menu to change the resolution. Don't mind me.
I decided to help Billy and the boys out of it.
Deadeye, like in Red Dead Redemption. I remember playing this because I was excited for Red Dead Redemption on PC, but it never came.
As the governor of New Mexico was paying for the kid's apprehension, Garrett was able to hire
You can get 4K in this one? Hell yeah.
County.
We're doing it. Alright. Dead, reduced to atoms. You might give it a shot running it on your own PC. Okay, old games PC. I mean, yeah, it should be fine. It's using the same engine as Dead Island, the first Dead Island. It's from the Dying Light developers, actually, which is kind of interesting. In 2013, they were working on this game, published by Ubisoft.
Garrett's men were running around like a bunch of chickens with their heads.
I remember, yeah, the first time I played this, I was blown away. Yeah, 4K will improve the edges, without a doubt.
Reach the water tower.
And when you have low health, you can dodge bullets.
Bad idea. It would be a turkey shoot from up there.
And I have skill points, hang on. Which one? Ranger, Trapper. Let's do Ranger. Eagle Sight. Iron Sight slows down time. Okay, sure, I'll take that. Deep pockets, yeah, more rifle ammo. Thanks. Then dual wielding, I don't really care much. More close combat resistance. And more points. Hell yeah. Okay. This reminds me of Red Steel. This game looks great. I mean, it is great. It has great reviews on Steam as well. And I'm playing it because I played it back in the day, and again, I was blown away. I played this in a GTX 450, I think. And it was 60 frames.
Or sod busters or drunken drifters looking to make a few bucks.
And it has a great sense of humor as well. But just the fact that it is from the Dying Light developers kind of blows my mind. because it's the last developer I would have expected making a game like this. Though the Junker has an RX 550. Oh yeah, you should be okay, man. Hang on, my capture card. Okay, there we go. Yeah, an RX 550 should do 1440p on this one. Really, it's not difficult to run at all.
Truth be told, things weren't much better behind that.
Maybe 1080p, 1440p, not 60 frames, but 1080p on that one on the Junker PC should be okay. I mean, again, I was playing this in a GTX 450 back then. Okay, where are you? There you are. Okay, dodge that bullet. I'm playing on hard mode, by the way.
They made up for their lack of skill with a seemingly endless supply of ammo.
Oh, there he is.
It was a bit of a slog, but I finally fought my way around the back of the house.
Okay, we get into the house. One interesting thing, this game has screen space reflections. Not sure if you can see that puddle. It had screen space reflections back then. Maybe it's not screen space, but it looks like it. It's pretty low resolution, that reflection, but it actually... I think it's quarter resolution, actually. So yeah, interesting thing.
I passed Dirty Dave.
Dirty Dave.
And upstairs I found Billy and Charlie Boy.
Billy the Kid. "21 killed by the age of 21. Billy the Kid."
Billy looked at me and said, "About time, amigo.
Grab a gun."
And get to the window."
Finally a rifle.
Wait, so you were friends with Billy the Kid?
Yeah, sort of. Anyway, we were surrounded by dozens of deputized shooters who wanted to do us harm.
You also can recharge your Deadeye. I don't know if it's called Deadeye in this game. But also keep in mind that I finished this game already, so I maybe have some upgrades that I do not have when I play the game for the first time.
But they just kept on coming.
So yeah. You play this to death on the Xbox 360, you feel old? Same, man. I play this on the PC personally, but I get the feeling.
That's when Charlie got hit. They're catching us in a crossfire.
With these two atoms.
Get to the other side.
Nice ray tracing graphics. Yeah, back in 2013. Alright. Explosions, sure, why not? Too many of them. Good old DX9 game. Look at that 1050 Ti. Hell yeah. Good old DX9. Agreed. I mean, everything from this era was basically DX9 with the odd DX11 game trying out the new tessellation feature.
I don't know how many of those cocksuckers I personally put down, but it was pretty clear, even to Billy, that maybe discretion was the better part of valor. What's that mean? It means that it was time to cut and run.
Oh, okay.
Gatlin, Billy shouted. Get the horses and bring them round back. I'll draw their
Let's get out.
attention.
And again, the puddle that reflects.
That order at me, and I thought, why the hell do I have to do?
You miss the DX10? What do you mean? Oh, this game makes the DX10. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Even a bigger reflection. Hang on, I'm getting killed.
I have that false sense of invincibility that many young men have, like Jack.
What are you saying, old man?
Yeah, a bigger puddle. Although this one is not that accurate, I'm seeing some broken reflections there.
Please call me.
Probably the
Simon.
nature of the implementation back then,
Now,
I'm
where
guessing.
was I?
Try that again. Yeah, it seems to be SSR, but pretty basic. I mean, for the time it kinda makes sense. The other game I reminded using... Okay, this part is completely scripted. Makes sense. So as I was saying, the game that I remember back then having screen space reflections was Crysis 2 on the X11. So maybe this is a more basic implementation. But they still do its job. Oh, I had the rifle. What the hell didn't I use the rifle? The X9 titles at max 4K still use less than 2 GB of VRAM. Interesting. Okay, nobody here. You're straying away from the story. Where do I have to go? What the hell? Here? Oh.
That's when I met Sheriff Pat Garrett.
I read that you went toe to toe with him, sir.
98 grados, sí, es bastante alto, pero está a 72. Alright, time to do a duel. Proud, handsome, and ham-handed Pat Garrett.
You challenged him to a showdown.
You read that in a dime novel?
Played this game a long time ago, was a great FPS, I agree. And now you can play it at 4K on a 1050 Ti, which I'm going to test right after this. Alright. Focus. Shoot him in the head, please. I'm focusing. Oh, there we go. Got him. Close call.
Is that what that penny dreadful says?
Never understood how to duel. Yeah, it's kind of weird. You gotta focus, but then the reticle is super slow when you get the gun out. Let me start again. So he told the story wrong, so he has to rewind and try it again. I find it hilarious.
Step inside and
there we go. He knocked me out.
I heard was Garrett's voice.
Be careful with the chickens. Yeah, some scary flashbacks from back then.
And boy, that was just the beginning.
5700 XT on the X9 titles at 4K max can get 120. 8K is too much for 1050 Ti. Yeah, I might do 1650 Super in the end just to see how 8K goes. I'm guessing this game will be fine, but maybe not.
What happened? Did Garrett arrest you?
Let's continue. Yeah, Godfall is free on the Epic Games Store. I made a video about it, and I already have tests done on it. It doesn't run particularly well, but you can make it run if you want to.
It's important to know that I was only riding with Billy.
So yeah, I rather play this game. I enjoy it a lot more. Godfall, I played it too much already for the channel.
He was with John Kinney's gang, and they were sworn enemies of Billy's regulators.
Why were you after him?
I owed that son of a bitch a bullet for what he had done to me and mine.
Sí, tal cual, ese.
All I got for myself.
Eso está de más. Ahora vas a poder jugarlo entero. Está muy bueno. Will you be streaming the Game Awards? Hell yeah. Guys, if you didn't know already, the Game Awards are later today in around 4 hours and 45 minutes. It will be live. And I'll be doing a live stream, watching it with you guys if you want to watch it. I'll be just talking on top of it while I watch it and see the new game announcements. I complain about the winners, all that good stuff. Can you please tell us when graphics card prices will be low in India? No, I cannot do that, man. Sorry. I don't have that kind of information. Oh yeah, shotgun. Love that. Love shotguns in video games. 10 gauge Whitney. Loud as a thunder. Yeah, this game has attitude. Can cut a man clean in half. So as I was saying, I love when games have a sense of humor. This one has attitude and a sense of
I
humor.
saw Billy through the window, and he yelled that I should take to the rooftops to make my escape. So I did.
Let's go to the rooftop.
Anybody see Billy?
Whoa. I effed up. You're dead. Yeah. He shot me in the back.
Hell yeah. That scatter gun was like a double-barreled howitzer. It could blow a man clear off his feet. You hardly had to aim the damn thing.
Yeah, hardly had to aim, literally.
Guards were everywhere looking for it.
And more reflections. Look at those puddles.
Anybody see him?
I should do 4K now, I think.
Roof to roof like a damn
Yeah, let's do
alley
4K.
cat.
Gotta go to the menu to change to 4K though. I'm having too much fun, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I love this game. Although I forgot it existed, which is weird. Okay, 4K highest. Let's lower the shadows to medium though. I think that would be necessary in this particular case. So 4K ultra medium shadows. Believe it or not, it drops below 60 if I put shadows on high. At 4K, of course. Yeah, I forgot because I was having too much fun. Yeah, exactly. So as I was saying, 4K medium shadows shouldn't be a huge difference, but we should maintain 60 frames. Where is it free? On the Epic Games Store? No, it's free on Steam. You can find it by following the link in the description. So you don't even need to be on a PC, you can go on mobile, log in with your Steam account, and boom, all yours. So it's on Steam, the land of the PC gamers.
Anybody see him?
There we go. Okay, we're getting 100. Never mind, 70 frames. I did well, lowering the shadows a bit.
I had to jump from roof to roof like a damn alley cat.
Yep, 65, good.
Good.
Looks super sharp now.
Some of that wood was slippery as hell. The whole town was up in arms.
Okay, where to now? Oh,
I was a fugitive.
I'm from India, and if I have to buy an RTX 3060, you have to pay like $1,000. The end. Yeah. Same. In Uruguay, same happens. Oh, I wasn't supposed to fall there. My bad. I played this game on a 8800 GT, medium settings, 720p. Those were the days. Okay, so where to now? I'm confused. I completely forgot. Okay, this is to climb. Yeah, no. Oh, I'm an idiot. I thought it was sticking to the city, but apparently not.
What did he do? He did me and my family a grievous harm. But I knew if I was ever gonna find him, I would need to get my ever-loving ass out of there.
Okay, now we're talking. Make your way through the town.
I tried to be stealthy and sneak my way past.
That didn't work. I love the slow motion after shooting
They
them.
weren't all waiting for me.
Hey man, did you see the God of War system requirements? Yeah, I saw that it requires 6 gigs of VRAM apparently. We'll see about that. More reflections. It's impressive that this game has screen space reflections, in my opinion.
I was just glad I had Deputy Bob's mean-ass shotgun.
Yeah, although there's a limitation of the reflections. When something covers the screen, well, you'll be missing those reflections. But again, it's a 8-year-old game at this point. Yeah, the delivery of the narrative is great.
It was like everyone in Lincoln wanted to put me in the ground. I knew I needed to find a horse. Though I never did have a great fondness for those four-legged grass eaters. Smelly, sweaty, ungrateful beasts.
Where's the game? Free on Steam, link in the description. Guys, if you want to claim this game, follow the link in the description. And you'll find it. It's 4 gigabytes, so you should be able to download it right away. I think I was not supposed to go there. Yeah. Let's go all the way back. There we go. Pre-builds are always a scam. Well, it depends. Sometimes they can be priced well. Sometimes. Now that GPUs are expensive, I think they are the only viable way to get a GPU.
And that's when it occurred to me.
Okay, quick time events. Very 2013.
So I could be a hapless decoy and draw attention while he snuck out of town.
Boom, headshot. Good old days when 20 gigs was too large. Yeah. I remember.
I knew if I
Yeah, when everything fit on a DVD.
no one would put a price on my head.
Although this game was already pretty budget when it released.
No. They all thought I was Billy. And all that
Okay, it's dropping below 60 now at 4K. Probably the effects.
Deputy Bob
Oh,
Bollinger
he was already dead.
organizing a posse to put me down. He was already a mean son of a bitch, but he was doubly pissed that I stole his
Yeah,
mean-ass
interesting.
shotgun.
You can drop below 60 at 4K. But it looks super sharp. Yeah, this game really... I really recommend a higher resolution. In the USA, there's still a scam. Okay. Gotcha. It's on Steam, yeah. Yeah, outside of the US it's even worse, yeah. If you guys in the US think that getting a pre-built is a scam, try getting one in Uruguay. Oh man. That's all sorts of expensive. Also, they usually put a garbage CPU and a GT210 and call it a gaming PC. So yeah, pretty wild. I mean, watching this at 144p, yeah, super sharp.
Finally,
Exactly.
what I was looking for. The stables on the edge of town.
I guess Billy saved your ass, taking out Bob Ollinger the way he did.
Quality
Billy
content,
didn't
yeah.
kill Bob.
Yeah, I was going to play Godfall,
Dispatched him right
but I
after
don't
shot
like it.
Deputy
I'm
Bell.
so tired of that game.
Sir, because
I
Bob
mean, I
came
had the
right
base
up
game, I
behind
played
me,
it multiple
angry as hell that
times
Billy
on
had
stream,
laid out. Hello,
but man,
Bob,
I got so bored.
said. I think
Yeah.
you better let me go.
And when this was free, I said, okay, yeah, I need to stop everything and test this out.
Not with my shotgun.
Because I played it a long time ago and I
Stood
loved
there
it,
in the
so
middle of the street,
yeah.
eyeball to eyeball. He intended to kill me, and I knew I had no choice but
Okay,
to
let's
defend
try
myself.
and get him. I'm going for the head. Stay still. Okay.
I killed him in a fair fight.
Oh, I could make it faster by moving A and D. I never noticed that. That's interesting.
Lincoln got a mite depopulated.
We'll test Horizon Zero Dawn new patch with FSR? Yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow we're doing Horizon,
So
yeah.
his escape was
I'm super interested to look into that. FSR is always a good
Where'd you
thing
go
in a new
after
game.
Lincoln?
In a new game. In a
Mexico.
modern game. Yeah, it is interesting. And it runs on basically a potato, so you should be okay. Highly recommended. Hey Santiago, did you go to college? If so, what did you study? I went
So was the
to
bastard you
college
were
for
after now
engineering,
riding with
but I
the
really
cowboys?
didn't get into it.
Roscoe
So I
Bob
went
Wright.
and studied to become an air traffic controller.
But no,
The issue with
time
that
was a
is that I
different
never got the
bastard.
job because, well,
The
job
aforementioned
postings for
Mr.
air
Ringo.
traffic controllers are pretty
Came
rare.
upon them robbing a
So I'm
stage
kind of waiting for that.
Wasn't surprising
And at the same
given
time,
the
I like it
situation.
fixing PCs, so I made money doing that and making this channel, basically. Although I'm looking for a job now as a PC level 1 technician. I think that will fit perfectly. So yeah, college I was, again, doing engineering. And I despised it. Too much math. Let's leave it at that. I'm not good with numbers. Unless I'm doing a YouTube video.
See how many passengers were still breathing.
Runs in a potato. I have an onion. That's a good one, man. How are you doing? Where it's free on Steam. You can find it right down in the description.
None. It was then I wondered if the rocks weren't hiding more bandits. Was that all of them? Or did I just hit the rear guard?
I never get from Dell. Dell where PCs have the worst cooling, I imagine. Well, probably I do not imagine. It's probably terrible.
They would appear in great numbers from above and rain down lead on their hapless enemies' heads.
Always go for headshots.
Whatever else.
Should I be able to kill them all?
Always appeared out of nowhere, and there never seemed to be an end to it.
Hold on. Were you attacked by Apaches?
What happened to the cowboys?
Did I say they were Apaches? I said Clanton's cowboys attacked me Apache style.
Okay,
I was in a pitch
they attacked him in Apache style, not Apaches. See, this is what I like about the game. It's so random.
See, at the time, I was still pretty green.
That's
and often
hilarious.
Blunder into regrettable situations. But I just kept shooting at anything I could see up in those
Shotgun or rifle? I think I'll keep the rifle. In this situation, the rifle makes more sense. Yeah, it's really fun. Yeah, the only thing I dislike about this game really is that it's too short. It's like 4 or 5 hours at most. Yeah, the game is at its best when it's changing the story, saying, oh no, I was actually not doing that. I was not attacked by Apaches, I was attacked by cowboys Apache style.
Unfortunately, I was running out of ammo.
I had 70, oh, I was running out of ammo and it's lowering my ammo counter to 10 bullets. Son of a pig.
I immediately knew that a tactical
Son of a bee.
was called for, as my vengeful fury was much less impressive without the bullets to back it up.
Yeah, I literally had 70 bullets and it went back to 10. I think I died. Yeah, I died. Tell me about console frame analysis. Do you use teardrop? Oh, teardrop? Yes, I use that one, but I record raw footage. Completely lossless footage, yeah. If not, I cannot count frames with teardrop. I really do need lossless footage. If not, it doesn't count the frames properly. I tried it, trust me. Even compressed footage that is a huge size still didn't do. Okay, yeah, I'm screwed now.
Luckily, serendipity was on my side as I suddenly spotted a way out of my predicament.
Okay, let's go. Let's escape. 8K 30 frames? I don't think so. But I'm going to try it, you know? I want to give it a shot. We're going to do 8K now, guys. Hopefully, although I don't think it'll show up in the menu. We'll have to do it manually. But let's give it a shot. I use Live Gamer 4K. Yeah, I use OBS to record that. You can do lossless footage on OBS if you want to. Yeah. 8K 10 FPS. Let's do 8K. So 4 times 4K, it's 8K. A massive resolution. Don't do it unless you are a real PC gamer. In that case, that's fine. You can do it. Here we come. ¿Cuándo le dieron gratis? Ahora mismo. So for the people wondering how much is 8K, well, it's 7680 by 4320. But we gotta make it a custom resolution. So we gotta go into the config file and put that resolution in. Oh, dang it. So the resolution is 76 what? 7680 by 4320. 7680 by 4320. There we go. And FSAA, no. Okay, that should do. And we're going to lower everything once inside the game. So yeah. Let's launch the game. 100% scaling, so I cannot see anything. Look at how tiny the icons are. Jesus Christ. This is Steam. Steam in 8K. RX 570, we'll see. Not today, I think. Que lo disfrutes, just production. Alright, here we go. 16 times the detail. 8K low. Okay, it's stuck. Give it a second. It is worth trying 4K scale on 1080p screen? Yes. In this game in particular, yes. Yes, it is. Because this game doesn't have any anti-aliasing worth using. It's basically rough edges everywhere. So yeah, definitely, if you can do 4K on your 1080p screen with DSR, do it. Yeah, 144 FPS should be fine on 1080p. Super easy. It should run like 200 FPS on 1080p without an issue. Okay, I think it's stuck. Yep, it seems to be. I cannot see anything. Okay, the game closed. Let me try that again. Here we come. Are you not using NIS? No, not now. 1050 Ti, 8K again, I don't feel so good. Exactly. Need some glasses, yeah, it was like this. I mean, the text is so tiny. Okay. Okay, we actually got in game, I think. Although it's not... Yeah, I'm moving the mouse and nothing happens. I think the graphics card cannot handle this. I think. Something tells me that the graphics card cannot handle it like this. Okay, are you there yet? Do you capture in RGB color space or YUV 420? I do 420. Sorry, 422. 424. 444 didn't seem to work. Okay, it loaded. Nice. Hang on, I'm going to lower the settings to the absolute minimum. Yeah, there's my resolution. There we go. Let's try that again. System restart? No, not yet. Something got 20/20 vision. I got 100/100 vision, actually. Nice tip. I mean, I can see people's hairs from miles away. That's basically my vision right now. Cinematic, yeah, completely cinematic. Here we go. Okay, let's see. What frame rate we got here? Hang on, I'm not getting MSI Afterburner showing up. Come on, let me see the frame rate. Possible to force something lower like 6K? Yeah, sure. That should be possible. Hang on. My overlay is not showing up. Come on, game. Allow me to see my FPS. Please. Oh, you know what? I'm going to use the Steam overlay. If I can see anything. Yeah, that should give me FPS counter. Okay, so I have a very tiny FPS counter going. Apologies, but I cannot use the MSI Afterburner FPS counter. Seems to be too many pixels. So let's see, how many FPS? Okay, 8 FPS. This is gonna be good. So apologies for the potato FPS counter. I'm trying my best here. Oh my god. So tiny, yeah, that's what she said. It was 8 FPS in the main menu. Okay, here we come. Oh god. 5 FPS. Absolute pain. Oh my god. My eyes. Ah, my eyes. It burns. I never thought there would have been a reason to use a magnifying glass on a monitor, but here we are, yeah. Insane. ¿Qué dice Nico? ¿Todo bien? Yeah, I think this is the best way actually to play the game. It's so sharp. It's ridiculously sharp. So unnecessary. But it looks super sharp, yeah. So yeah, let's do 1650 Super now. Super quickly. Let me see. I want to see if I can do 8K 10 FPS. Or something like that. Something ridiculous. Which card? Oh, sorry. This is a 1050 Ti. So as I was saying, I'm going to do 1650 Super just to see if I can do actual 8K on that one. One sec. Going to swap super quick. Yeah, it was only a 1050 Ti because it's an old game. Should be super easy to run in general. And it was actual 4K. 4K 60. I'll shut it down. I almost grabbed the graphics card while the PC was on. Smarty pants. 1650 Super, just to see if 8K is actually possible. There we go. Yeti en 38K. Una palabrita en español, Santiago. Ja, 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 ja. ¿Por qué leía así el tipo? ¿Qué dice Rodrigo? Sal. Box Knight. Just like God intended. Yeah. Looks really good on my 1080p phone. Makes sense. Oh man, it looks so sharp. Watches at 144p. Okay, let's try 8K on a 1650 Super. Here we come. We'll likely get 20 to 30 on 8K. We'll see. We'll see. Should I change my PC, Ryzen 5 2600, RX 580 to Series S? It depends on what you play, really. Newer stuff can be better on the Series S. It really depends. But yeah, how much RAM do you have? If you have 8 gigabytes, I'll think about it. Okay, we're back into the PC. What you probably cannot see is the icons. I'm already at 8K. 8K. So now we're on the 1650 Super. Give me one sec. I'm going to launch MSI Afterburner. There we go. Let's launch the game, shall we? Is this free on Epic? No, this is free on Steam. You can find it following the link in the description. Okay. Still 8 FPS. Okay, now we can actually use MSI Afterburner. And the main problem, as we saw it in the past, is the VRAM. We are already at 4 gigs, so yeah. 8K is still way too far ahead of us. It's so many pixels, it's ridiculous. So yeah. Hang on. I want to show you the FPS counter. It's only 8 frames, like the 750 Ti. Sorry, like the 1050 Ti. So yeah, doing well, actually. Pretty well. Let's see if in the actual game we get more than 3 frames. I remember how Linus Tech Tips tried to run Minecraft in 8K. Didn't work well. Yeah, it's way too much. Way too many pixels. Maybe this will work fine on an 8GB GPU though. Let's see. Yeah, no. We're not getting there. Again, we are limited by the GPU memory, I think. And hang on, I'm getting a call. One sec.
Hard to hit 'em moving.
Okay, nobody pick up the phone. That's fine. So as I was saying, 8K, too much. Let's go back to the menu. Let's close the game right away. I'll rather edit a config file. It'll be faster than moving in the menu. Let's go back to 4K. Ah, my eyes. Jesus. Okay, back to 4K. I can finally see the icons. So let's do... Again, my advice, go into the App Data folder and edit the config file. So... Hang on, one sec. Never mind. So, users, your username, app data, local. Then go to... What else? Then go to Techland. And you'll find Gunslinger. I think the limiter is the ROPs and the TMUs. Okay, sure, why not? So you go into this folder like this. Your username, app data, local, Techland, Gunslinger, out settings, and then in video you edit it with the notepad. In this case I'm using Notepad++ because it's easier to use. And I'll go for 3840 by 2160. And I'm going to use FSAA as well. Other things that I changed personally, I put these two things, so I have a 90 degrees FOV, and I do not get the oh man, my brain, it's farting. The letterbox, because it has a very thick letterbox at the top and bottom of the screen. You get used to it, but I'd rather just disable it. And that's basically it. So 4K Ultra right now. So FPS counter, here we go. Nice. So a little bit of 4K Ultra. If you want to see 1050 Ti, rewind the live stream and you'll find it. So we go back to the highest settings, which will need us to restart the game, which is fine. I think the limiter is the ROP. Oh, I already read that. Do you think that Halo Infinite requires at least 8 core CPU? I tested it and the answer is no. 6 cores, 8700 and 2070, 0 bottleneck on Ultra preset. Okay. I mean, the 6 cores 12 threads is fine. 4 cores 8 threads is not. Unless you're playing on medium. But I never said that. Requires at least 8 cores. At least 8 threads, I would say. 8 cores, well, might be good for 100 FPS, but for 60, if you want medium settings, 4 cores 8 threads is good. 6 cores 12 threads should be fine. Might as well try 6K. Nah, 6K is not interesting, in my opinion. I'd rather just do the common resolutions. Okay, let's continue. Is this game any good? Yes, it's great. Very nice of Techland to give away such a great game. Yeah, I think it's getting looked over since it released because it was a budget title. Okay, yeah, 100 FPS at 4K. Yeah, it's completely fine. To be expected, but still.
Bullets were whizzing by my ears.
Still looks good.
I wasn't about to roll over and die.
I mean, it's nothing like a modern game, of course, but the art style really holds up.
Clanton and his men caught up with me.
Call of Juarez Gunslinger free, best settings PC, but you're on another GPU. Yeah, I already did the 1050 Ti 40 minutes ago. No worries, I was already about to leave, so
Knowing where the hell I was going.
no worries. Okay, where am I going? Is this the correct way? I guess so.
And that's when something miraculous happened. Like manna from heaven, I found the desiccated remains
What the
of
hell?
looked like an Apache warrior. The old weapon next to him supplied me with some much-needed ammunition.
Finally, ammunition. It had 66 bullets. How? 66 bullets, literally. Oh, you're saying some people said it requires at least 8 cores. Yeah, no. At least 8 threads. 4 cores like threads should be okay. Although if you're on 4 cores for threads, you're going to have a bad time.
It was time to turn the tables.
If you're trying to get 60s, 30s might be okay.
Time for the hunted to become the hunter.
When I saw this game's title at first, I thought it was just Mexican Call of Duty. No.
They were right where you
Although, it makes sense. I mean, the name kinda suggests that.
The old man's boys were not expecting that. No, sir. I came at them like a wildcat. My fury knew no bounds.
We dodge bullets.
It was finally time for that old man to pay for his sins.
This will run on a dual core? Yeah, it will. I mean, it basically uses 1 core at best. Cantankerous, mean as hell, old man Clanton. Makes sense.
I yelled out at the top of my lungs, Clanton, I'm coming for you!
Get to the top of the hill and kill the old man. Okay,
Perfectly honest.
sure. I'll gladly do so.
Because that old fool had a Gatling gun and enough bullets to last him till Kingdom Come.
Can I test with an iGPU? I do not have iGPUs, unfortunately, but it will be fine.
Not if I was to find and kill.
It should run on Intel HD graphics.
I needed to get that old man off that gun.
So yeah, this is a PS3, Xbox 360 time game. Okay, I should be able to shoot him from here already. Really? Okay. I guess I'll need to get there. Oh, really? Okay, they really want me to get close to him.
Come up against him in Guadalupe Canyon, but it was just me.
Okay. Okay, game, I'll follow through. How many headshots? Oh, explosives. Ah, I cannot grab the dynamite. What a shame. What's your game of the year? Keen Bridge of Spirits, I think. Let's try to bait him. What? Okay. Are we okay, game? Huh. Interesting. Something broke here. Oh, I think it's a fast sync. I enabled fast sync on the video control panel. That's probably why. That sometimes breaks my 1650 Super for some reason. But don't worry, that's a thing that happens to me on the 1650 Super. Sometimes when I'm using fast sync, it breaks the performance. Not sure why. Kinda weird. Let me disable that super quick. You'll see tearing, but don't worry. It doesn't hurt anyone. Just your eyes. Let's try that again. Did you finish Red Dead 2 campaign? Yeah, it took forever though. It was a little bit too long, I would say. Wait, so Call of Cthulhu is just a horror COD? Yeah, I didn't knew it, same. We literally have the same desktop wallpaper. I mean, it's a great wallpaper. And I'm not even a Halo fan. I was a Call of Duty guy back then. But I like the wallpaper, looks good. Didn't watch your Kina stream to avoid spoilers, but is it good? Yeah, it is good. But remember that I don't play games until the end. Okay, yeah, something is wrong with the 6050 Super right now. Sometimes I run into this issue, not sure why. So yeah, sometimes weird stuff happens with it. I think it fixed itself. Yeah, I think it fixed itself now. So yeah, this will run on a potato. Not sure why my 6050 Super is so weirdly inconsistent at times. But there you go. It's stabilized, apparently. So if you want to get this game, follow the link in the description, completely free on Steam. One of my favorites really from this era. I played it like 7 hours. And I'm playing on hard mode, that's why I'm dying so quickly. So yeah, it should run on basically anything, and there's some tweaks that you should do that I forgot to put in the description. So my recommendation is that you follow the instructions I left in the description. How to tweak the game. So I left one right there. So if you follow this link, it will tell you how to skip the logos, how to disable the letterbox, all that good stuff, and how to do custom resolutions as well, and increase the FOV. In this case, I have 90 degrees FOV. The normal is 82 degrees or something like that. So yeah, if you want, you can go up to 110 degrees FOV, which is good. Godfall tests, I already did it a long time ago. Really, not a single shot in. There we go, headshot. Okay, I now have dynamite. Did I throw dynamite in this game? Probably G. Yeah, definitely G. Oh. Dang it, I'm terrible. I'm terrible at throwing dynamite. There we go. Hey, Games Lover, how's it going, man? Arthur, I have a plan. Voice cracks. Yeah, good times. Anyway, that's it for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Also, Anno 1404 is free on the Uplay store. I forgot about that one. So if you want it, grab it. It's free there. But right now I'm talking about Call of Juarez Gunslinger. So again, if you want to play it, link in the description, completely free. It runs on basically everything. You can even do 4K on a 1050 Ti. So you're good to go. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll be doing Warzone maybe tomorrow or Horizon Zero Dawn, it depends. So I'll see ya next time. Bye guys, thanks for watching, love you all. Yeah, you don't like the sound of that game title? Well, that's why I said it in English. I don't want you guys to be confused. Anyway, thank you guys, love you all. See you next time. Tonight on the Game Awards with